Welcome to Smart Invest Consultancy International. My name is John. If you are a returning subscriber, we really appreciate you. If you are new here, we welcome you to this solution where you are able to learn more about business registration, company registration, KRA, consult on all the business matters like business management, and you are still qualified to advise on financial matters. So if you need financial management, feel this is your home. Now the government said that 30% of its tenders should go to youth, women, and persons living with disability. But for this to be able to happen, this business must obtain what we call an AGPO certificate. AGPO in full stands for what is called the government or access to government procurement opportunities. This certificate is issued to these youth, women, or persons living with disability owned enterprises for them to be able to apply for tenders from the government or other organizations under this special category. So for you to be able to apply for those tenders, you must have that certificate and your business must be registered. So what you do, just go to your Google, type AGPO, then click here on register. So there are basic details that will be required. That is basically your first name, your last name, the gender, the email address, so the email address here. Of course, your ID number will be required there. Then your date of birth, and make sure as you input these details, make sure they are correct ones because they will be checked against at the Huduma Center because you'll be required to scan your ID and all that. Employment history, sorry, you choose which sector has ever employed you and the number of years maybe you have worked for that sector. If any persons, maybe let's say this business is owned by more than one person or yourself, have you worked for the government or do you work for the government? Then set your password here. From the password. Agree to the regulations. Then click on next. Then we go to the part of the business. Like you can see, like we are being warned here that name should exactly as it appears in the business registration certificate or the certificate of incorporation. So put that name here. Then ownership. Is it, I have said we have three groups. Is it a youth-owned business? Is it a women-owned business? Or is it a person living with a disability? A disclaimer, if the business is owned by more than one people, then 70% of that business must belong to those three kind of groups. The year of incorporation, when was this business incorporated? Or was it registered if it's a business name? Then county. Basically, you know, the county here you will choose is where you will be sent to the Huduma Center for certificate verification. So don't choose a home county if the business is operating from another county, because that's where you'll be sent for verification. Then you need to provide your phone number, your PO box, then once you're able to provide that, click next. sorry, we didn't put the ownership type. Is a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a limited. And we go to next. Then on next we have the number of employees, how many people are employed in that business, turnover per year, the certificate of incorporation number or the business registration certificate number, the years of experience, how many years have you worked with this business, then this PIN is your own PIN number. So and if it belonged to either that if it belonged to, what do we call it, if it belonged to a company, then you are required to put the company number here. Then you are required to provide, as I said, there is an issue about compliance. We must provide a tax compliance number here. Let me see if I have any that I can be able to provide. So the tax compliance, if you are using your personal PIN, or that is a business name, if your business is registered under a business name, then always remember even the tax compliance belongs to the business. Then that is your personal, belongs to your personal tax compliance certificate. Then if it's about a company or a registered partnership that has a partnership PIN, then also remember at that point the tax compliance certificate will belong to that company. The network is a bit slow here. Just let us give time as it opens. So also on the other part that will be asked there, so this is a certificate number when you have already applied for your tax compliance. You can check on a video from still this channel on how you're able to get your tax compliance certificate if at all you have been filing your returns faithfully. And you put it there, then click on next. So we are now on the government part here. Have you ever supplied to the government before? Either yes or no. Are you a benefactor of 30% scheme? You say yes. If you have ever supplied and enjoyed it, you say yes. If you have never, you say no. Then have you undergone capacity building training? Have you ever been trained by anyone? You can say yes if yes. If you have never been trained, you can put a no. And one of the services we offer, we train you on the business management part. We are actually approved by International Labour Organization, and also on the financial management. So you can also liaise with us on that. Say yes. Then when you come to this part here, you have completed registration. Make sure you verify your email. So there is a verification that is sent to the email that you used to register here. So you need to come back to your email here and check so that you're able to activate. You cannot be able to log in back if you have not been registered. So you can see like AGPO confirmation email. Come to that email here, then click on verify. So if the activation is success, now you can put your email there, and you can put your password, the one you used to register. Then we log in again. So like you see in the first, we have already filled our personal information. We have filled the business details. We have filled the compliance details. We have filled the tendering details. But when you come here, you are told you have registered to receive the AGPO certificates. Use the links on the left to update the profile and all that. Uploading, once you have completed uploading all documents and ownership details, go to the status tabs. So remember, you have not activated our personal details. So you can check some of these requirements here. If it's a sole proprietorship, if it's a partnership, if it's a limited liability company or a limited liability partnership. Like you can see, youth should have 70% of the shares or capital contribution, as I said, and will be verified through CR12 Partnership Act or CR13. So you can come to the part here, you can upload documents. Because you have not uploaded any document, we will be coming and selecting all these documents that are required. Remember, ours was just a business and so ours will require to give an ID. So you'll say this is a ID, then you'll be coming to your document. You select maybe an ID. Don't know if I have any, or I select just any document. Let me for now select any document because I'm not registering. Let's assume that is my ID. I'll select it there. Then I would say upload. Then when I look down here, you can see this is my ID, and the link which I will use to view those details will be there. Then I will come to the second part here. You can select the second document. For us, because it's a business, we will require a business registration certificate. Then you click choose a file, maybe that starts for the business registration certificate, then upload. So you can see now we have already uploaded the two documents. If, for example, another one had, if it was a company, then they could have selected a CR12. If they could also have uploaded a CR12 apart from the certificate of incorporation. For a partnership, put in the partnership deed. If the business you said is that those are people you say they have disabilities or persons living with special needs, make sure that you input that card for that has been issued to persons living with disability. So we have uploaded all our documents there. Then if the document has successfully been uploaded, we can now come to update profile here. So we had our password. Then we had our email. So I don't think we need to change that. So because now we have already, if we come here to dashboard, we have already provided our document here. We can now come to application status. So you can see that after you have just uploaded the documents, come straight dashboard, then to the application status. Here you can see we have already, the status is saying that it's pending submission. Have we uploaded all the documents? Yes. So if you have uploaded all the documents, now you click request approval. That is saying that you have already sent the documents, they are the right document, and they will be checked. So once you can see us, you have registered to receive AGPO, all that. So once you come back to these selection status, you can see your application has successfully been submitted. You will be notified once it has been reviewed. So anytime you log in back to this portal, you will be seeing if maybe when you come here to application status, whether it's pending approval or has been approved or has been rejected. So if it has been rejected, you will be required to make the necessary amendments and then submit again. If it has been successfully approved, you'll have yours, what we call the AGPO certificate, and it will be valid for 2 years. So once the 2 years are over, you'll be required to do a review. So that's how you apply for your AGPO certificate. In case you are lost, just reach us through our contacts below here. In case you also want to support us to continue doing these videos, you can give us the work so that we can be able to make all the applications for you. It's only 2,500 if you require us to facilitate this. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button so that you are notified on when the next a video is coming, and also share to your friends that they may come to this channel and we grow together as a family. So looking forward to your comments on the comment sections there, and thumbs up as we grow together. We are your business partner.